Starting soon. No, we're here. We're no longer starting soon. What's up? So my camera might be a little off because I was doing a lot of streaming up not this weekend, past weekend, doing a lot of pre-release this weekend. So I know it's going to be a little bit louder because the fan is in the background because it's October and it's 80 degrees. So yeah, there's that going on. And my face is finally starting to get back to normal. Ugh. That whole no shaving stuff got to me. So trying to grow that beard back, and of course Addie's like, "Oh, Modern Magic Mondays has started. I gotta get in here." No, so we are jumping into it. Got 4 rounds of coverage. Pre-release stuff was great over the weekend. I'm so happy to be going back to Ravnica. The RTR block, Return to Ravnica block, was right around the time where I started getting back into competitive Magic. Playing Standard, like that end of Innistrad, beginning of Return to Ravnica, and I had so much fun. I have a Ravnica Cube, which is the original RTR, and now it's including some of the new stuff. Hi, Addie. So I'm super pumped. I was lucky enough to go 6-0 undefeated for my singleton, playing Dimir. You know, gotta love my Dimir, blue-black, colors of choice. And then Brett and I, which sadly he's not able to join us tonight, or Farmer Zernar, however you would like to go about it, we crushed the two-headed, and we ended up drawing in the final round, so we tied for first and second place with one other team. So crushing it. I picked Selesnya for the second time. Brett picked Boros. We made a sweet Boros deck, and we realized that our Selesnya stuff was pretty weak sauce, but we opened these sweet bombs like Hit Girl and the Sphinx that gets to surveil for 4 and can bounce something. So I was like, guess I'm gonna play Dimir again. Oh well, it seemed to work out great because we won all of our matches. So got to have a lot of fun at the pre-release. I hope you guys had fun. Let me know what decks and stuff you guys were playing this weekend. But let's hop over. We got 4 rounds to cover tonight, and we're gonna just jump right into round number 1. I know the lighting is a little bit weird for this round, guys. It's fixed. I promise for the next round. Don't you worry. Yeah, Dimir was the best. Sinister's hanging out in chat as well. Dimir, number 1. I'm actually going to build a Hit Girl deck in Modern as soon as the sets are legal and I can get that stupid artifact that I want. What artifact is that again? Strionic Resonator. That's the one I want. This. Oh, sweet. The subscriber badges are up and running. I added subscriber badges to the channel, and you can see I've got it for me over there. So, in case anybody was wondering what the subscriber badges look like. Also, you get a sweet emote stuff as well. And Al does not start at 4 life. My bad, guys. He starts at 20 life. We don't want to give him that much of a handicap. So, alright. So, we're going to be seeing some cards get played that I cannot see at all. Wow, this was even worse than I thought. There's a Plains and maybe a Soul Sister and Temple Garden Pass. Yep. Not good with the lighting, and I apologize. This will be a really, really rough round 1. As I try to fumble my way through this coverage. Yep, that looks... Maybe it's Souls Attendant. Sarah Ascendant. Maybe that's what it is. We're going to say Saracen. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is because he's gaining a life and he's going to put a counter on his Johnny's Pride Mate because that would make sense in a Soul Sister deck of what could be played. And here's a Skoos. I think that is the champion that's pro red, pro black. Uriok champion, I believe, is the name of it. Let's find out. Yep, that's it. So that's sometimes you see people running that in tokens and stuff like that in the board. So. But, so, I've been talking a little bit more about the Soul Sisters and trying to talk about the life gain aspect. It's a really fun deck as a creature style strategy goes. Just sort of like, hey, I want to gain a bunch of life. I'm going to play creatures, we're going to gain life. You're going to play creatures, I'm going to gain life. And then I'm going to get this Serra Ascendant, and he's going to be real big, and he's going to fly and knock you upside the head. And then on the other side, Al's got a super cool combo style of deck that can gain infinite mana. So, you know, who's going to win? Well, really, Al has a better chance in this matchup unless Maxim can get something going quick enough. The problem is he's going to have to rely heavily on some removal like Path and stuff to really disrupt it. And if he doesn't have anything, and looks like he's going heavier on this sort of Planeswalker, he's going to gain some life. I think you gain 2 off that, Ajani. We're going to pretend he's somewhere around 24 life. Yeah, that's right, exactly. Sinister put up a really good point in chat. He said, infinite damage from Walking Ballista is better and greater than that near infinite life that Soul Sisters can come up with. And that's the whole thing about it, is that he's got one piece of his combo essentially out right now, in the sense that this is his search engine, with his nice little werewolf man hanging out here. And really, he can kind of put some... he's going to throw that guy in the way and just kind of say, hey, I'm going to chump block your Pride Mate. Cool. But really, in his hand, we see the like real pieces that he's got. That his objective is to make sure he can't put counters on his stuff, and he's going to tap his Druid, gain a bunch of green mana, and be able to help that werewolf allow him to find cards from the top of his library until he finds like a Walking Ballista. You can also look into finding like specific angels or the Ronus, and there's ways to deal damage and kill someone that way. Like, there's the plan A is to kill somebody with Walking Ballista. Plan B is to go with Ronus or / the angel, I'd say. And plan C is just like, well, combos failed, let's try to go beats. That was probably a tap land that enters and he gains a life. Yep. And he's going to gain more life. Pretty sure he should be at 27. Maybe 28 now? Close to that? Well, it's so hard not to read. Oh, he must be at 30 if he's swinging with that. So we're going to say he's at 31. So we know he's got the Serra Ascendant, so that guy is a 6/6 flyer. And he said, I'm going to do this Chord of Calling, and we're going to find both combo pieces out of that. And he says, yeah, I'll take some chunks, and then I can combo off next turn and kill you, essentially. Like, Skooz can block Pridemate here, and he'll just take 6. Here's 1. Vizier. And Druid. And, oh, he must have a Soul Sister over there, because he's increasing that. So we're going to say he's at 33. This is going to jump in the way. He'll gain 6. We're going to say he's close to 39. But it doesn't matter, because Al gets to untap and combo off. Oh, he should gain more than that. He should be at 40. He gained 2. Let's say he's at 42. Alright, here's a land. Irrelevant. So here's what's going to happen. He's going to say, I'm going to make infinite mana. Then I'm going to play this Eternal Witness. I'm going to get back my Werewolf. I'm going to play my Werewolf. Then I'm going to pay 2 mana. And I'm going to look at the top 3 cards in my library. And I'm going to pick a creature card. That's going to go to my hand. The rest are going to go to the bottom. And I'm going to do this until I find Walking Ballista. And he's kind of going through it. Do it again. Oh, he's mainboarding Spellskite to help protect the combo. I like that. Let's do it again. There we go. That's one of the ways to do it. So he says, I'm going to get this, and I'm going to cast this. Now I have this infinite mana stuff. And depending on how many blockers there are, and it looks like he's got 3. There's only 2 creatures that can attack. So he's just going to say, all right, let's go for Walking Ballista. Well, since I can't kill you with this Angel, which I'm a big fan of. I ran it when I played Counter Company as well. And he says, okay, I get what you're doing. Doesn't matter how much life I have. I'm going to die. So really, if Al has... if Maxim has more abilities to disrupt it, right? Path to Exiles, things like that. He's going to want to board those in, because it's going to be really hard to deal with otherwise. I mean, Suppression Field, if he's running that, is not bad. It's not good. It's not bad, though. If he is running... there is that one double wipe. You have protection from named card, and you can name Walking Ballista. For Al, if he has stuff like Orzhov Pontiff, that might not be bad. You can kill off a lot of the little 1/1 Soul Sisters, Soul Ascendant or Attendants, and things like that. He could be running Path of his own, Abrupt Decays, things like that to try to help him out here. So he's got some sideboard options. What's that double white card I'm thinking of? Double white. Runed Halo. That's what it is. Runed Halo. But Runed Halo is a little bit expensive, and Maxim is just getting into the game, so I'm not sure if he is running it or not. But that's a good way to kind of deal with at least one of the threats, right? Okay, choose a card name, you have protection from the chosen name, can't be targeted, dealt damage, or enchanted by anything with that name. So it's not a bad way to kind of go about things. If he's got like extra removal paths, things like that, bring those in. I don't know. Maybe he's running Condescend or something like that. Not Condescend. What's that? What are some other white removal spells now? And that's the problem. It's like, what other white removal spells could he have available to him? I mean, Nevermore, if he's running that, that's a cool enchantment to be sneaking in. Alright. Players shuffling up, getting ready for game number 2 here. Alright, we're going into game number 2. And here's a Soul Ascendant coming out. Ooh. Are we seeing a bird turn 1? Yep. So I'm going to gain 1 life, go to 21. Gain a life. 22. Looks like an Ajani's Pride Mate coming out. Voice of Resurgent. Hey, I'm going to gain a life. I'll be at 23. And we're just going to continue along with this whole life gain action going on for Maxim. Like, alright, Bird gonna jump in the way. Oh, we're getting closer to the combo. And the Chalice of Life, he's going to gain some life. Alright, so he's activating this Chalice of Life. And then we're checking on a ruling on something. I can't tell what the card is over there, so I'm not 100%. So he's adjusting his life total, adjusting the counter on his pride mate. Johnny's pride mate. I said, yep, I adjusted these two. They both went up. Move to combat, bring in the beats. Declare blockers. Now I get a token. That's power and toughness is equal to the number of creatures I have. Alright, so Al's trying to think about how he wants to go about this next set. He's got a cord, so he could 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got the 6 mana, like he just cord out his mana guy next turn. Like past turn, voice blocks before damage, or the voice token. Avatar? Is that what? I don't remember. So he blocked with that. Cord. Find combo piece. Combo off. Another Ascendant. Let's gain some life, he says. Oh, that rocks Faith Healer, I think that one is. Or something like that. Nope. That is not the right card. Faith Mender? Yeah, Faith Mender. Faith, I knew it was Faith something, guys. If you gain life, you gain twice as much life instead. So we're going to say he's probably at 30 at this point. Or 29. Maybe he's at 29. Block here, cord for 3. Go find myself my combo piece. I'm going to cord for 2. Here he is. Go to damage. That dude man dies. Says I will gain 2 more life and 2 more life. I essentially gain 4 life, so we're gonna say he's at 35. give or take 20 points. So I'll take the 1 off of that guy. Go to 17. Here is my bazillion green mana. I will make this guy. It says, oh, I'll gain 2 life. What? What just happened? Problem is, I don't know what that card is because it's blinding us. Alright, I would like to make a bazillion green mana. 199,605 green mana to be exact. Revlark. Return 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield, or you can evoke it for 6. Huh. I don't know what's going on. Lillian Bendo, thank you for the follow. Glad you're liking the stream tonight. I promise that round 2 will be better with the lighting. I'm wondering if he's got a Pit-Fang Needle or a Phyrexian Revoker or something to prevent Al from comboing off. I don't know though. Alright, so he's going to gain 4 more life. We'll say he's close to 39. Close the blinds, right? Tell me about it. No, I apologize. The lighting is all messed up for round 1. It is guaranteed fix for round number 2. I don't know what was going on with the glare this evening. I don't problem is I don't know what happened, guys. I missed it. I don't know. Something that Maxim had out was just enough to basically saying, hey, that's cool counter company style, but your Dustwatch Recruiter can't activate its ability, so you can't kill me with that. I don't know if he was running like Nevermore, and maybe that's it. Name card can't be cast, or something like that. I'm just not sure. But we are going to be going into the board here. Al's kind of debating. He's like, well, there's not that much other stuff that I've got. Looks like he's pulled the paths up to the front and debating about those coming in. Oh, let's update this though, guys, because it is tied up 1-1. Remember, we do have 4 rounds tonight. So first round, Counter Company versus Soul Sisters, which is nice when you're playing against Chord deck as a Soul Sister player, because you're gonna gain a bunch of life off their Chord stuff. But it's tough because most of the core decks that you're playing are combo based, and you got to be super quick. Unless you've got ways to deal with it, it's going to be tough, like those Path to Exiles and things like that. Now, if he's got Nevermore and stuff like that, that's sweet as a way to help protect him, but I'm not sure if he does. So how was everyone's pre-release? Anyone play anything super cool? Pull any nice things? Get yourselves some Assassin's trophies? I was lucky enough to do that double Dimir style, and the second time I wasn't even trying, and had so much fun playing with Hit Girl that I want to build a modern deck with her. And for those that don't know who Hit Girl is, it is the Etrata the Silencer. 3/5, can't be blocked. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile target creature that player controls. Put a hit counter on that card. That player loses the game if they own 3 or more exiled cards with hit counters on them. So, and of course, after you do that hit counter action and dealing damage, Etrata gets shuffled into its owner's library. But I want to be able to use that plus the Strionic Resonator, so I can, here I'm going to attack, pay 2, copy it, so now I get to exile 2 cards, and it just takes me 1 more before I kill you. But let's get going. Bird of Paradise hitting the board here. A blinding card. Oof. Lillian's got it right, getting those sunglasses on. Let's adjust our life total to the correct one. 18 off of that shock land. 20 for Maxim. Ooh, already getting ready to go with some combo. He says, "You better watch it, because next turn I'm going. We're gonna hit that turn 3 win." Auroch Champion. Al's gonna fetch. For sure. Going down to 17. Down to 15. That's promising for potential combo if he's finding that white source, that lovely temple. We are located in Winchester, Virginia, and actually here is the link to our shop. It's right off 81, so if you're going north or south, you can easily swing by and check the place out. Chord of Calling. Let's see if we can combo off, he says. 2, 3, 4, 5... Nope, but he gets 2 good cards at least. The voice is pretty nice. Dustwatch as well is really important here. The Recruiter does help for kind of finding the next set that he needs. And he also got to dig as well. Move 6 cards out of the way so he can basically say, okay, I'm getting closer. Getting closer to getting my combo. And then a 3-mana thing. Was it Nevermore? Nope. It looks like it was a mana rock that lets him gain life. And he's going to blow this up and draw a card. So we'll say he's at 20 something. 23. Bringing the beats, he says. Maxim's just like, yeah, shrug. I'll go to 21. That's fine. Four mana sounds like, oh, a Chalice on 2. And he says, okay, well, that's cool. I'm gonna combo and kill you now, so you can have your Chalice on 2. That's cute. Would have worked if I didn't have this cord. Here's my dude man. I'm gonna be able to gain infinite mana now, and then I'll pay 2 into this Duskwatch Recruiter, and I will find my Walking Ballista that's somewhere in here, and then when we untap, I'm gonna kill you. And he's gonna scoop it up. Says, you know what? That's pretty good. I was hoping that I could get you with that. Didn't really work. So, all right. So we are moving right along. That's not the one I wanted to refresh. I want to refresh the chat. Where's our chat one? Boop, 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 boop. One of these. There we go. Twitch chat viewer. Let's refresh it. Make sure. Bam. All right. So we are done with round 1. Got that in the books. We've got 3 more rounds to go, and the lighting will be better for the next couple of rounds. So thanks for sticking with us tonight for Modern Magic Mondays. We do broadcast up every Monday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. Again, the matches are recorded up every Tuesday, and we don't watch any of them, so we don't know what's going to happen. And then that way it's kind of blind coverage. The best way to kind of go about it as we learn when we're watching it with you guys. So we've got a couple more. If you're liking the stream, hit the follow, subscribes, all that kind of good stuff. And let's jump on over to round number 2.